We've been given the mandate and the directive by His Excellency, the Incident Commander, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, to kick off Lagos State's campaign against monkeypox, now commonly known as Mpox. The origin of Mpox is from the animal kingdom. The first transmissions came by what we describe as a zoonotic event. In other words, human beings coming into contact with wildlife, such wildlife as rodents, monkeys, squirrels, who naturally harbor the Mpox virus. But subsequently, what we are observing now is that there's a combination of zoonotic events plus human-to-human transmission. In other words, you get the first infection from the animal kingdom, and subsequently, the virus is changing and mutating in such a manner that once it is in the human population, it can spread from human to human through very close contact. I want to be clear that we have two major varieties of Mpox. We have the Mpox that is indigenous to West Africa, and we have sporadic cases of Mpox from time to time occurring in Lagos. For example, this year we have had one confirmed case of Mpox out of about 53 suspected cases. We were only able to confirm one, and that was in the month of May. As we stand now, we do not have any active cases of Mpox in Lagos. However, we're gathered here not to talk about the indigenous Mpox. We're rather gathered here to talk about the risk of the new variant, which is the clade 1B, which is circulating currently in the Democratic Republic of Congo and is spreading to Cameroon, Rwanda, Burundi, and one or two other neighboring countries. This subtype of Mpox is not known to West Africa. It is a new variant that is circulating, a derivative of Mpox 1A. In West Africa, we have Mpox 2 and 2A. So what we are talking about today is the potential of importing Mpox 1B from where it is circulating in large numbers in the Democratic Republic of Congo and appears to have a more aggressive natural history than the indigenous Mpox that we see in West Africa, which is known as Mpox clade 2. Why we are worried is that there is a potential that this virus can be imported into Lagos because there are multiple airline routes and shipping routes that could bring passengers or persons or goods that are contaminated with this clade that is of concern to us in Nigeria, in Lagos, and to the continent. The WHO have declared this outbreak in the Democratic Republic as a public health emergency of security and international concern. What that means is that it requires a global response, and that if care is not taken, this pathogen and this contagion could seriously and adversely affect the welfare, the well-being, and the economic activity of multiple countries. And so, as we are accustomed to in Lagos, as we've done with Ebola, as we've done with COVID, and as we've done with cholera, Lassa fever, and Marburg, we come together proactively to find out how we can protect Lagos from a potential threat of an imported infection from neighboring countries.
Lens Africa Television, the mirror of the continent.